Is your debt causing you sleepless nights? Knock your debt out with Debt KO. And your debt won't be the only thing keeping you up at night. Debt KO, free, impartial advice on all your debt.
Andrew McCART, IFL TV in association with MTK Global. I'm here with the victorious Paul Butler. Good solid 8 rounds there against Ryan Walker. I mean, I said to a couple of guys I was sitting next to there that this is a great little fight to watch. I mean, it was enjoyable. The referee didn't get involved once. I mean, you've been out the ring for a good wee while now. Did you enjoy it in there?
10 months, yeah, I really enjoyed it. A few times I took a few liberties where I was just walking through his jabs. I should have been slipping. I was slipping quite a lot, to be honest, and getting in with the left uppercut, the right hand over the top. A few times I was just trying to walk him down. I was struggling to get the left hook home because he was very this side on, do you know what I mean? It was tough, so I was trying to get a bit closer by throwing the right hook around the side, then bringing the left hook in, but he was neglecting that quite well.
The thing is, even though he has a bantam, he's got a small frame. Was it hard? I know you were trying to get to the body as often as you can.
He's very compact.
That's what I'm saying. Was it difficult to try and get that shot underneath the ribs?
And do you know what? Just looking at pictures and seeing him just this fight week, his arms are very long, so I knew his jab was going to be longer than I'd normally be out of range, and that was the case quite a few times today. I thought I'd be out of range, and a few times he was actually in range and it knocked me head back, so I had to switch back on instead of taking liberties and start moving the head again.
Talking about the body shots, it was the 5th round that I think that you hit him with a left hook to the body, and it seemed like he went back and he dipped his knees a wee bit. Did you feel that shot going there in the 5th round? I said to him, ooh, I thought he was going to go off that, but then he covered up and took the punishment quite well after that. He covered up pretty well, and he rode the round out pretty well, to be honest. That's probably the only left hook I landed to the body all fight. There was one that was pretty low. I thought it was waistband, to be honest, but the ref called it low. But other than that, yeah, that was probably the only left hook that I landed to the body. Landed quite a few to the head from the slip inside his jab, boom, left hook round the side. But you were showing people, I think, without watching IFL TV anyway, that you've still got it, because you were switching to southpaw position. Your 1-2 was very neat. It was straight down the pipe. The left hook to the body was there. Your southpaw stance is right in there just now. Your southpaw stance, you were switching quite a bit as well to get the shots off. I mean, you were still showcasing that you ain't gone anywhere. You're still there. No, you're still there in the bantamweight division.
We've never gone anywhere. COVID stopped us for the time being, but no, we're back. And touching on the southpaw thing, do you know what? I wish my dad's fault that. My dad's standing over there. It's my dad's fault. He took me in the gym. I'm a left-hander, and he said that I want him this way. I wish I could go back, and I wish I could be. If Joe had his way, he'd turn me southpaw tomorrow. But I'm 31, so we'll stick with switching in between fights.
Well, you're 31. We spoke before the fight. What's next for you? I mean, that world title?
I want a world title, yeah. We're obviously going to see what happens with Inoue. He boxes the end of the month. We don't know whether he's vacating or what. That should push me up into number 2. And we'll see where we go. It's down to MTK, and that's why we signed with him. You
said yourself, I believe in my interview, pay me the right money, send me to Japan, and I'll fight Inoue.
Fucking
is that
right.
The case?
I'm fighting, man. I'll fight anyone. That's what I'm here to do. We're here to fight, aren't we? We're not here to duck anyone. We're here to fight.
Over there, Dr. Ryan paid you a little compliment in there. He said that he used to watch you on BoxNation and stuff like that when he was growing up as a kid. I mean, how does that make you feel? Old or good?
A little bit of both. No, yeah. Do you know what? It feels like I've been around for ages, especially on the pro scene. Like I've been boxing now for 21 years. I've been in the gym. This is probably the longest that I've been out of the ring, and I didn't really feel any ring rust. And I've said in many interviews before this one, I don't believe in ring rust. I don't believe in I was shaking the cobwebs off in there. You have a good camp, you have good sparring, and that's what we do. We're very professional, and you don't need to look at the gym I'm in to see it's very professional, and we do everything right.
Ryan, go and jump in just now. Come alongside Paul here.
Cool. I mean, well done, man.
How good is this man then?
He's good. I knew from before I took the fight. He's much more experienced than me. It's going to be a tough fight anyway, and that's what I'm in the game for. I like the tough fights, the 50-50 fights, people that come to win. And like I said, I used to watch Paul when I grew up before I started boxing, back on TV. So to be in the ring with him and share a ring with him, I'm grateful. I'm gutted I didn't get the results in that, but obviously I'm going to bounce back and learn from that. It's all experience.
You said that as well. You said after the Lee McGregor fight that you've learned from that fight, and you're not going to be that fighter that came in. So you came in a better fighter against somebody like Paul. Is that safe to say?
I improved in a lot. Yeah, it's much better than my last performance, but it still weren't good enough to get the win. But I still got a lot of work to do because I ain't been boxing for too long. I've only been in the game for about 3 years now.
So he's still learning on the job, isn't he? He's learning as he's going. So he's picked up a couple of losses on the way, but look at the calibre of opponent.
Look at your fighting, yeah. So, and one final word on this guy. I mean, he's won that world title.
Yeah, he's on to big things. He's a former world champion, and he's gonna probably get another world title shot. So it shows the level that he's at. So well, best of luck to him, and he's gonna go into big things. So yeah, I'll bounce back, and he will go into big things. So it's all progress, man.
Well, you know yourself, the both of you, is that with the current situation that we're in, that keep that phone on, because you never know when that fight's going to come now.
That's another thing, because I fought not long ago, about 6 weeks ago, and then I took a good 2 weeks off out of the gym. I blew up, I was eating loads of rubbish, and I didn't think I'll fight.
How'd you do?
I didn't think I'll fight until next year when boxing back on again, and then lucky enough I got the call from Paul Butler. I said yeah straight away. I wasn't ready for it, but I said yeah straight away, and I got myself ready for it. Just
back to your world title hopes and stuff like that. I mean, the WBC champion O'Bailey, he's with the MTK. Yeah. You mentioned that you're highly ranked with the IBF, but I mean, you wouldn't care which world title comes your way.
Listen, whatever gets offered, and like I say, the money's got to be right as well. We're not here to take pennies. The money's got to be right. Obviously, all the circumstances have got to be right, and if the world title's on the line, then I'm more than happy to take it.
Oh guys, I won't keep you much longer. I mean, thanks for putting on a great fight there. Like I said to Paul before you came in, it was a neat fight. Like, the referee didn't get involved one for holding or anything like that. You both stayed there and you landed your shots, you took some shots. So
I mean, that's what we're in the game for, both fighters, and both come to win.
Definitely.
That's the fight that we need to see. We don't want the journeyman or easy fights. This is what we do to progress to get to the top.
Well said, Ryan. Paul, well done. Ryan, commiserations, but you'll be back, mate. Paul, hopefully see you out soon. Thanks so much, guys. Thank you.
Thanks, man. Quick picture of the box for you.
Cool. Yeah, of course, man.
Is your debt causing you sleepless nights? Knock your debt out with Debt KO. And your debt won't be the only thing keeping you up at night. Debt KO, free, impartial advice on all your debt.